TalkTV presenter Julia Hartley-Brewer has shockingly proposed to Reform UK leader Nigel Farage that she would quit her job and help him implement his 5-year deportation plan. This comes after the politician addressed a crowd in Oxfordshire, where he held a press conference and promised mass deportations and an overhaul of human rights law if his party wins the next election. On Tuesday, August 26, Farage announced his party would leave the European Convention of Human Rights and scrap the Human Rights Act to prevent legal challenges. He also said that women and children who arrive on small boats will be detained on arrival and dubbed the plan Operation Restoring Justice. During her self-titled show, Julia announced, "I'll say this right now on camera, and I'll say this to Nigel Farage right now. I will leave this job, and I will come and work in government to push this policy through. I'm willing to take all the flack, I'm willing to take all the name-calling. I don't care. I've had it for years, and I've been talking about this issue since about 2000. I've got a lot of track record on this," the presenter added. Julia continued, "I am absolutely willing to go into government on a non-party political basis, to go into government to help get that job done because I think that job needs doing." Raising her hand, she stated, "I swear to you right now, I will happily do that. Happy to take on the civil service. Happy to take on the House of Lords. Happy to take on the human rights lawyers. Happy to do that because this is a job that needs doing. If we want our country to stay the country that it almost still is, for our children for the future, I'm afraid this is what we're going to have to do. It's going to have to be all hands on deck, and we're going to have to do it, and I think it involves everybody. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk," Julia concluded. It didn't take long before fans flooded the comments to congratulate the broadcaster for taking a stand online. One user wrote, "Dear Julia, if you need help, I'm up for it." Another agreed, Julia would get it done and done properly. As a third echoed, "Fight now or forever lose your country." Reform's leader Farage says some 600,000 asylum seekers could be deported in the first parliament of a Reform UK government. In their proposal, they aim to replace the Human Rights Act with a British Bill of Rights, which would only apply to British citizens and those who have a legal right to live in the UK. The plan would be executed through a new enforcement unit called the UK Deportation Command. Asylum seekers would be offered £2,500 to board deportation flights back to their home countries or to third countries such as Rwanda or Albania. While awaiting deportation, migrants will be housed in old military bases, and Reform says these sites would hold 24,000 people within 18 months at a cost of £2.5 billion. Farage added that the whole plan would cost £10 million, but save £7 billion currently spent on illegal migration during the first 5 years.